G'day folks, Parkera here and welcome to the Lancashire Lad end of season game. Must win game, everything is on the line really game. It's a very important game. It's you would have seen hopefully the tweet that went out by the Lancashire Lad on a couple of days ago. And that was with 3 games to go, chance of making the playoffs. Last game of the season, Notts County, we still have chance of the playoffs. A must win. Should we win today and all results go our way, we are in the playoffs. We could potentially go as high as 6. This is out of nowhere, really. Some decent runs, and we'll cover the schedule later. Shortly, I should say. So it's a must-win game. Obviously, we're favourites going into this because we are at home. We've probably been a little bit more consistent in consistency than Notts County. So also, hopefully, I won't get them mixed up with the arse. But before we do that, we've got a little bit of transfer news. Not much, just a couple. I want to cover quickly the youth intake. It wasn't, it didn't, as you can tell, as you know, didn't blow the world away. It was meh. But there's some players there because of their age and that. I thought, why not? It's not going to hurt. You're looking at, basically just fluffing up, filling in the team. So we're going to go to that now. We're going to go and have a quick look at our transfers. And we're just going to have a look at the 2 players here who we signed in January as well. What I am going to do is just cover James Cook. Didn't cover him at all. He came in, he was actually signed by my youth development, and I kind of wrote him off. But he's actually started 3 games and had 1 on subs bench. We've had issues in the last month and a half because of player fatigue. A lot of games and not a big squad, especially in the backs. So he's looking good. For 21 years old, he's now looking like, and he's holding his own, 6.83. I don't want to expose him too much, but 21 years old, good hitting, good marking, good tackling, good, not fantastic, but again, 21, and hopefully he can do a little bit better push on. Rated at a 3-star potential, but even a hidden 4-star, so you never know your luck. But the other couple of players, again, nothing huge to write home about. Again, it was just to fill the squad depth. They are playing in the under-18s at the moment because I'm not going to be using them this season. But again, like I mentioned, squad depth is just to add a little bit more fluff to the team. This guy's being trained as an attacking winger on the right. I like the look of him. Basically, for a 21-year-old, compared to Newbie, who is basically a second-string right attacker, right midfielder on the attack. He is not too far off, really, and he's got 3 years better in terms of age. Good crossing and dribbling and first touch, all 10s. Work rate's 11, it's not too bad. He's got determination, decision-making, concentration, composure of 10. Decent pace, agility. And, okay. For a winger, you're going, well, what? But the potential's there, you never know. He is rated also at a 3.5, potentially 4-star, 4.5-star rating going our way. The coach that we have, recommends he's currently at a north-south level, potentially to be leading conference. But, you never know. So I like the look of him as well. And we'll see how he goes. Lewis Archer, again, just to cover the position in and give us more options going forward as 3rd or 4th string. Again, he's not one who will probably get a start. Be very surprised. He's a 3-star rated, a potential, 2, but a hidden 3rd. I mean, look, first touch and finishing a 12. It's got good passing, composure, acceleration, and pace. Those alone should go towards him. We can get the training levels up and stuff as well. It's going to be important. Now, one of the things I'm going to be looking at doing after the season is asking the club to turn professional. Now, if you look at the finances, you're probably likely to say, well, that's not going to happen with 407k. I'm hoping that we're going to get a good crowd today. I'm hoping with some prize money should the season end today, or even after the playoffs, which will generate a bit more income. We'll have a bit more in the bank. They may say, yeah, why not? Go ahead. I think we need to. If we can get a professional club, we can then get these players developing faster and better as well. Let's have a look at some of the youth players that came in for our youth intake here. It's nothing to write home about. You're talking to these £5 players. I'm just going to cover them very quickly. Again, the guy, just because of their age, and we don't really have much in our youth, and you never know what could happen. So it is what it is. Steve Hone, a winger, and also he can be a pressing forward there. 16 years old. Okay, sweet. Good enough, you know. Lloyd Brown, attacking midfielder on the left as a winger. Pretty good straight up. I mean, it's got good pace, stamina, work rate, and leadership and determination. So I think that determination will help in terms of be more determined to hopefully put more into training. Crossing 9, dribbling 10. Decent stats for a 16-year-old to have at this stage, I believe. And first shot 7. Things we can work on. Yeah, I think he'd probably be the better of the bunch, to be honest. As well as Santi, Kano, central midfielder. Just again a filibuster, really, or whatever that. Mick Millington, again, someone we could probably use as a winger if we needed to. You never know. Some of these guys might surprise, or we'd be able to move them on. Again, they're only costing me £5 a week for 2 years. Then I can just go, okay, you didn't work out. See you later, alligator. We've got a defensive centre here, 7 for heading and marking, 8 for tackling. Not bad for 17, I guess. Positioning is 7, leadership is 11, determination is 11, work rate's 13. So potential there. He's very brave at 17. And natural fitness. I mean, he looks all right. I mean, you never know your luck. And also we go to Connor Bremen now, a ball-winning midfielder. Yeah, I mean, again, just like I said before, just somebody we could possibly use. John Winter, a goalkeeper. Yeah, why not? Let's have another goalkeeper. We only need 10. And Taylor Brickle, he's also now midfielder in the centre. I think he looks. I think he's probably going to be someone we could utilise. Determination of 16, teamwork, work rate, a good pace about him, acceleration, agility. First touch is good. And he's only 18, so we'll see how he goes. It is what it is. Alright, so we'll leave that there. The rest of the lads are just guys who are on trials for now. And again, I'm starting to look at the future for a little bit. I think we've got at least another year or two with Chorley. Of course, we can't move for any club, but we're not in a position to move. So let's get that. That's done. That's dusted. It's out of the way. Let's get stuck into today's game and see how we go. But one more thing, schedule. So we last left you against the double header against Maidenhead and Hartlepool. We then came back with a nice 1-0 at home win against Dover, who we're probably getting relegated today. So it was good to get that goal. It was a hard game. They gave us a game. 1-0 win there. Dodds with the 49th minute winner. Borough, a team that 2-1 win. Really happy with that. The team are currently in the playoffs. Marcus Carver, beautiful goal and a 73rd minute penalty putting it away for us. We then went to Bromley and hosted Bromley, I should say, and jeepers, we should have won. I mean, the score was 2-1 to them. They scored in the 23rd minute, but the amount of chances we created, we should have just done some more. We just couldn't put it in the back of the net. The goalkeeper had a good game. We just lost the plot. And then Aldershot here again. They 2-0 loss. I didn't go off at the lads. They were just a better team, and they are a higher ranked team, and it showed there. Disappointing. But what's been good is the bounce back for April with a 4-0 win against Torquay. Torquay, rock bottom of the pile. So a result that I wanted to actually show that they are bottom, and we did. Lewis Dodds, 12th minute penalty, put us on our way, followed straight up with Marcus Carver, and then Alex Newby plopping in here with 2 goals in the second half, 55th minute goal and a 94th minute goal. getting his first and second goals for the club. Absolutely fantastic game. It was brilliant. And then Yeovil, this was a surprise. Yeovil, who are just behind us on the same points, but look at the score, 5-3. They were 2-0 up, and they were cruising. And I thought, oh shit, okay, what are we going to do? We managed to peg one back in the 36 minutes. So going into the half, it was 2-1. I thought, okay, guys, we needed to show some passion here. Show me something else and a bit more. Made some tweaks. And yeah, the boys did. Nice and easy. Marcus Carver got a 53rd minute goal to say, yep, 2-2. And then Masasanka came and smashed home a beautiful goal. Got us up ahead there in the 68th minute. And then Lewis Dobbs again made it 4-2, which was quickly not followed up. So it was 4-3. It was a little bit squeaky bum maybe. They were starting to come back into the game and put a bit of pressure on. But then Baines again, 93rd minute, absolute killer. Bain put them back to sleep and just said, hey, no, this is our win. We'll put you in your place. That was a bloody good result. Eastleigh, we needed to get a point at least, and we did. We managed to get this, luckily, thanks to Newbie again. 71st minute equaliser here. It was a game that I don't know how you describe it. We weren't really overrun, and we had chances, but it was kind of a meandering game. Their goal, it was kind of coming when it did come, and we managed to finally do some, respond a bit later on. Thankfully, some changes, but yeah, 1-0 win. At the time they were just ahead of us, and so we were able to at least pull a point out of them. A win would have been great, and we could have won this late on. We really could have. Just an absolute screamer from Carver, and it just hit the underside of the bar and went clear. It was so close, but it was a point towards the right direction. And this one, Woking second to bottom, 2-1. The scoreline, it makes him look a little bit more, was a harder game, but to be honest, we left until the second half before we got any goals, but they did defend deep. They came out, they blocked it, and we were all over them really. Especially, we had a lot of shots, we had a lot of chances, we just couldn't put it away. But we got the 2 goals, which was good, and then they pulled one back late. And so, for a couple of minutes there, we just made sure we didn't lose it altogether, and we didn't. Hanging on to a vital result here, which takes us in the long way around to where we are today against Notts County. So, without further Freddie ado, enough jibber jabber, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's get stuck into the game. And the lineup is Irwin in goal. We've got Lawrence Gabriel on the right. McDonald on the left. We have Baines and Rice as our central defenders, with Camwa and Collier as our midfield two. Hardy and Hudson as our wingers, with Masanka and Carver up front. On the bench, we have the young kid Cook. We have Ross, Newby, Dodds, and Naughty. So they are playing So they're playing over number 10 there. So interesting to see how we go. Let's hope we can get the result. We've made some changes. I have straight away. We're going on the attack to start out with. Go out and prove a point. Just going to show you the tactics. We haven't made too many drastic tactics, but we are going on the attack first up. I know it goes against what we should be doing, but I'm just going to go attack. Bugger them. Let's put the pressure on them. We are at home. We are the favourites for some reason. Let's make the most of it and just see if we can just rattle them early. We're lining up with, shake their hands and do all that jazz. Bit of a pre-huddle. Let's get into it. This is what we're looking at. The goals against us. Early corner for us. Oh, yes! Hey! Let's not get carried away. Fuck. Calm down. 1-0. 3 minutes. Beautiful. Straight from a corner. Initial goal shot blocked by the keeper, who was still on the ground when Rice got the rebound and took a second shot at it and managed to slot it home. 1-0. Okay. As it stands, we're in the playoffs. Long way to go. A lot of activity to go. Big hoofing long throw. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And now they're going to come at us. I've just slightly changed corner routine for defending. We usually have it set up so there's someone just covering if they do a short corner. In the analysts and all that jazz, you get pre-match stuff. One of the comments I did notice is that I don't go into involved. I just read a little bit and have a look at some notes on the the inbox item that they never take short corners. So I changed it up. So what we did is we took that guy, put him a bit more central, and then used a player. I think Hardy in the stage will be up on the halfway line with I think it's Carver. So for what it's worth. Okay, get on. Shush. Rice, McDonald. Old McDonald goes finds Hardy. Masanka. Oh yeah, banda. All right, so this is being recorded on the 2nd of January. So I hope you guys had a new year to remember. I hope you currently, I don't know what day I've decided to put this out. Oh, bloody Nora. It was going to come. Charlie Oliver. 3rd goal of the season. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Here's what it is. It's from a set piece. Okay? Yeah, big long free kick. Yeah. I hope you had a good time. So, I'm not sure when this is being put out. By now, with any luck, I've made the announcement. If I put my finger. Oh, gosh, you should have scored. They should have just... Oh, bloody Nora. I should have made the announcement or the decision in regards to the future of the channel. If you haven't seen it, don't worry, I'm not stopping. But just have a look. It would have been tweeted out, and with any luck, it's also been on my community page on the channel. Have a look at that. Yeah. If you've seen it, put your thoughts down below and let me know what your thinking is on it. Anyway, half time. Yeah, challenge the team. Let's go out there and prove a point. We need to win this. Also, it is what it is. Fingers crossed we can pick up the an extra goal here. We are still going for attacking. How's the team looking? We're going to shout at them again. We're going to demand some more. Looking a bit tired. Let's just have a nosy here. I'm tempted to really go for it soon and push right up. Let's push you up. We'll leave the defensive line where it is. We are defending narrow because we're quite solid there. I may look at that soon. Yep. You know what? Just hoof it long to the opposition defense. Let's just do that. We're not playing for set pieces today, which is fine. Mixed crossing, this never works. I'm going to put it on anyway because I'm hoping that those little balls that get into the box and the guys decide to pass it instead, they'll just, bugger it, I'm going to have a shot. Let's try that anyway and see what goes. We've still got to defend this anyway, so they've got the possession in their area, and we do. Nicely intercepted by Lawrence as he goes, finds Hardy. Nice quick cross there, Hardy! Oh, unlucky there. They knock it out for a throw-in. Going to make some substitutions, I think. I really... Okay, I'm going to put Dobbs on for Masanka as a target man. Carver is not playing very well, but he is Johnny on the spot. Hardy is not playing the best, so we are going to put Newbie there as our attacker. And how we're looking defensively and midfieldly, we're playing okay. Hudson's not having the best of games either. I'm actually going to undo. Apologies. We're going to take Hudson off on for Dodds, Hardy off for Newbie, and we're going to leave the front two as the front two. Now I'm going to put you, my friend, as a inside forward on attack. Newbie's fine on the right the way he is. Lawrence is looking knackered, so I'm going to bring on Ross. Just fresh legs in defence to help, but also pushing forward it may help as well for any link-up play on the right there. We'll just see how we go. 10 minutes to go. We're pushing for the win here, So we're going to go very attacking now. Now we're going to go in here. We're not going to muck around. We're going to run the... We're not going to... yeah, we're just going to go. We're going for it. We're going to go more direct. We're just going extremely direct. We're going Tony Poulos here. Push everything forward. Distribute quickly. Let's not muck around. We are going to push you right up now, and we're going to join you guys as well. We're going to go standard width now. We're going to... and yeah, we're going to get stuck in defensively as well. For what it's worth. We need to get the result here. Obviously, Yeovil winning, so we've dropped down to 11th. And... oh... I was just going to say we go down... if we do lose, we go down fucking fighting. No shame in it. We just had to do what we had to do. Unfortunately, it hasn't paid off there, but it is what it is. Again, it's from a set piece from them. Long free kick. Oh, what the hell happened? But it's been disallowed, so shut up. Oh, we'll show the highlight. Who was off? I don't even know what. I don't know. Okay, that's it. So we finished 11th. Unfortunate way to go, but I went for it. I don't think we could not go for it. The season's over. We are going to come back for a season review on a separate episode. This is already going to be extensively long. I'm not disappointed. You know what? It was disappointing. Can't fault your performance. Just one of those days, lads. We went out there and we gave it what we could. Isaac Rice had a good game. Well done. Whew. All right, folks. That's the game. Just going to have a quick nosy-rosy at the initial news items and see if there's anything of note. Nothing of noteworthy. So this is how it finishes, folks. We finished 11th because Yeovil won, Eastleigh won, and Bromley and Wrexham ended up in a draw anyway. But we would have still made the playoffs with a win. It is what it is, but I can't be any more proud for the lads. A team that was initial expectations and board expectations fight bravely against relegation, don't get relegated. We finished mid-table, top half of the table. Can't go any better than that at the moment, to be honest with you. Sad to lose the way we did, but the playoffs only became something I started to think about just very late. So it's not like it was something that we were there about all season. So I want to thank you for this. Really, really appreciate all the support, ongoing support. And again, like I mentioned, the announcement's been released. And by the time you watch this. And yeah, just let me know down below what your thoughts are about it. I'm not going to go into it here. It's not the sort of video it is. Look out, we will have another video with the season review. Review. We'll probably go through that and have a quick nosy-rosy and see how we went. And some of the stats and stuff and the players, and then some of my initial thoughts on what we need to look at for next season. So season 1 is complete. I want to thank you all for being here today. Thank you, and I hope you have a fantastic continued 2020. I am Parkera. Kia kaha.